Hi guys, welcome to Supper Club. So glad you could join us. Glad to have you here. This is the premiere of Supper Club here at www.celebrationsoflifemagazine.com. Again, that was www.celebrationsoflifemagazine.com. So we super look forward to having you here. Thank you so much. Check out the stream. I started a little early. Got excited about sharing some of the people that have currently graciously contributed to the website. Again, www.celebrationsoflifemagazine.com. So today is Supper Club. Whoop, whoop. So if you missed it on the homepage, Supper Club. Today, October 14th. Here we are. Next one will be held November 11th. And then the following one will be December 9th. Now, if you want to stream on with me, there's a limited seating. Can't help it. It is what it is. But it's all good. So thank you so much for coming. And oh, you're too kind. Thank you. Thank you. That's one of my favorite flowers. Hard to get this time of year. How did you know? Precious. Well, for supper tonight, we are going to have a few rules real quick. 3 things we don't talk about. 3 things. Because it's supper, it's rude. And you're in mixed company. So 3 things we don't talk about. Religion. You have yours. I have mine. It's just not something we're going to talk about in mixed company. Sex. Naughty. No. And politics. Oh, off the table. Got enough of it already. I'm over it. Okay. So, on to supper. Personally, I'm a messy girl, so I'm going to bib up. So here we go. Look out. Trying to get the colors of the season going on here. Look at me. I'm just a fall leaf, falling in the breeze. But again, dinner is served. You know, I can't help myself. It's mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is the way to be. In this need for comfort food, I went healthy, got a little veg, got a little green bean. Didn't put anything on them. I was trying to be real nice, real good. And then we got some chicken. Shout out to Publix, rotisserie chicken. Shout out to Velveeta, mac and cheese. Add a little turmeric, so they're super yellow. Now you know you can't go anywhere. It's not a party until you have your red Solo cup. Sing it with me, shall we? Have a moment. Let's have a song. Red Solo cup. Oh, you know you filling me up. Ah, and that's as much as I know. Pretty much. That's how it goes. As much as I know about the song. So, thank you for joining us and enjoying the nummy food. So, today, red Solo cup. Also, quick shout out. I upcycle. Not shouting that out too bad. But occasionally, you know, something comes in a container that you can recycle. Currently, I have a terribly loving habit, terribly good habit, terribly lovingly good habit of eating talented gelato. I want to apologize for it. It's good. I want to apologize for the amount of cost it costs. But it's good. So once in a blue moon treat, why not treat yourself? Treat yourself. Now, currently this one said Madagascar vanilla bean. Love me some vanilla bean, but I also love the Belgian chocolate. I'm a chocolate girl, bit of a chocoholic if you saw that one. I like some chocolate. So yeah, so let's get started. All right, so a little water to cleanse the palate. I didn't bring a hair bob. I'm sorry. I have a bad habit sometimes of messing with my hair. So if that bothers you, you just let me know. Mm. So we're all bibbed up. Now, what would you like to talk about tonight? Dinner conversation? Politely, you open it up to the guests. We'll start with books. All right, we'll start with books. Now, the last book I sort of read was called The Recipe Club. I don't recommend it. I'm just saying, if you want to read it, be my guest. But it's fun to exchange recipes with your friends. It's delicious to share good food recipes. Granted, I didn't cook too hard tonight. Just saying. Again, Publix rotisserie chicken. Threw a little barbecue on that. Velveeta mac and cheese. Just cooked it up real quick. Love it. And then some green beans. Frozen green beans. There we go. That's as hardcore as I get sometimes. But I will cook you a nice meal. I promise. It does happen. But this is my easy peasy supper tonight. So I went with it. Don't be too stressed out about cooking. No need. No need. Lots of stuff easy to fix out there for you. So yeah, but lately the last book I read called The Recipe Club starts out with two young ladies, like middle school, and their parents know each other, so they exchange recipes, and then it rolls out into life as they get older and, move through college and on into adulthood. And it was all right, but I honestly read parts of the back because I'm that crazy girl. Sometimes with book club books, I don't get too excited about them. So I will read from the back to see where it goes, get a clue, because this one was a really different format with recipes. So I was like, I don't know, I'm all like that. And I wasn't a big fan, but that's just me. So the next book, which I am excited about, which I forgot to write down because my brain is called something. I know I've got it here. I apologize for my preparedness or lack thereof in this case. Well, fiddle fart. Ah, here we go. A Gentleman in Moscow by Armour Towels, like the towels you wash with. Yeah. So A Gentleman in Moscow. That's the next book I'm going to be reading. I look forward to that book because I like foreign affairs stuff. Dirty. Get your mind off the word affairs. I heard it. I saw it. I saw that. So, by foreign affairs, international relations where we have the different countries. Yes. So, take your mind out the gutter. I saw that. I saw you try to go there. So, long story short, there we are. Now, latest books that you've read, share in the comments. Let me know. What exciting books have you read lately? What's something that piqued your interest? What's something that's been super exciting that you're just like, this is such a great book? Tell me. Take a moment. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna have a bite. You tell me. Super. I look forward to reading that book. I will definitely make a note of that because you never know. Never know. Now, something else that has happened more recently on the website, as I referred to it, under Grief and Potluck, is a great article by, there she is, Tavana Givens. Under the Grief and Potluck page on the website, you will see, and it has a link to her podcast. She wrote a lovely article. I'm going to skip to my loo. and get to it real quick here. And the story is titled My Story and Self-Care. So sadly, happily she married, but then sadly, her husband passed away after they'd been together for 15 years. And it discusses the loss of the husband and how she dealt with that and how she felt about that and how it rolled out into some wellness, because there is life after. If you're not the person that died, you're still here and you still go on. And some people, we get caught up in the grief of that and we don't know how to move forward. So that said, that is part of what she did, as she had some children, and it's just one of those things. You've just got to move forward, baby step by baby step. And so that article is a great article about her story and self-care and moving forward. And then, segue to moving forward, we have another great author in this time frame too, Shannon Battle. She wrote us a great article. Super excited about it. She also has a book. I'm currently reading that in between the book club book. So I'm not too many pages in, but I'm enough pages in that I'm still going strong. It's a short book, not a heavy read, but a great moving forward article as well. So I recommend checking her out. She's on the moving forward page of www.celebrationsoflifemagazine.com. And her story is titled Finding Your Way Through Troubled Times. Again, that was Shannon Battle. And she has a really great story to share. And so at the end of it, and some steps, why do I try to let others help? Why am I stuck in this pain? How do I move forward? Tips for finding your way through. And always remember, you are not alone. Some really great scripture references that you'll find there. And she's got, what you're going to find attached to each of them: peace, renewal, mornings, understanding. So she is an Army veteran, mom of 5, business owner. She's not slowing down. So cute picture of her as well on there. Again, she is on the moving forward page. Cool. And top it off, we have integrative wellness. It's a really interesting concept. If you didn't know this about yourself, you're made up of a lot of water. Our bodies are like, what is it? How much water are we at? We're like 70 odd percentile. Don't quote me. I'm just saying. So we have a lot of water in our bodies. And so water apparently reacts to positive and negative. Well, we all know that. We all react positive and negatively to different things. And how do you feel when somebody goes, "Aren't you just lovely today?" You're like, "Oh, okay, thanks." And then somebody goes, "Oh, girl, I don't like you." And you're like, "Oh, okay, thanks." Yeah. So different feelings for the different responses. And so the integrative wellness is an interesting article in regards to how, for one, water deals, and then how our mind and body deal as well. So that's a fun's relative, but it's a fun article and an interesting article regarding your physical, emotional, and spirituality as to how you feel. So, with that whole mind and body connection. Who knew? Who knew? Now there's one more. I'm gonna have about a chicken because I haven't had my chicken yet. I gotta try my chicken. Gotta try my really hardcore, slaved all day rotisserie chicken. I already told you who cooked it. I'm fibbing. Oh, got a green bean in there. Go healthy me. Mm, 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 mm. Little barbecue sauce never hurt nobody. Mm, sweet tea. You know I'm a sweet tea. You know I'm a sweet tea. Stop me now, because it'll keep going. All right. So, yes, I'm a sweet tea, sweet tea, sweet tea. You're welcome. You're welcome, America. That's just for you. Now, moving on. Barbecue's really good. Because we in the South. And in the South, we drink our sweet tea. I swear, up north, because I traveled across the country, up north, they do not like it. I think they would like it if they drank sweet tea. But when I asked for sweet tea, I got the looks of like, you're speaking another language. Because there's no such thing as sweet tea. Sweet tea does not exist down here. As you can see, I had some sweet tea last night, so I didn't brush my teeth. Okay, so enough of my bad habits. Let's move on to yours. Besides mac and cheese and forgetting to brush my teeth earlier today because of the sweet tea, sugary buildup that I'm enjoying currently, what else is going down in y'all's lives? Now, we're going to talk about it for 1 second, maybe 2 minutes. Seconds is relative. COVID. It's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare for most of us. Yes, you're not alone. You're not alone in this mess, okay? If you need to reach out, reach out. Don't do this alone. You are not alone in the United States or in the world. Everybody's experiencing this mess. You're not alone. Reach out to a nearest and dearest. Reach out to a family member. You might be the one they're reaching out to. Super. Be there for them. Give them 5 minutes of your time. Don't have to give them a whole flipping every day. Just give somebody a minute of your time because we're all dealing, and some people just need to get something off their chest, okay? Just sometimes you gotta get something off your chest. It's the way it is. Now, that said, I have a coloring page for you. Yes, because we all need to color. Coloring is fun. Coloring is helpful. And yes, at first I was against the silly adult coloring stuff because I'm like, this is just ridiculous. But I'm not going to get into the what you should or shouldn't color because that's your personal choice. But what was being put out there for coloring was not right. So on the coloring page, which will stay the coloring page, that name will not change because that's the coloring page, I put up a fun little picture. This month, October, is a bear, and he goes, because we all have that moment of good grief. So the bear, super cute, is having an emotion. Now, what that emotion is could be the same one as you're having. So what emotion is that? What are you experiencing right now? Please share. What are you going through? Tell me about it. Take a moment. It's okay. I'm going to take a bite. You tell me. You tell me what emotion. Losing my napkin. What emotion do you think the bear is having on the coloring page? Go ahead. Mm-hmm. You could be very correct on this matter. Now, 1, my manners just went out the door because yes, my elbow's on the table, but 2, this is my supper club and I do what I want. So, the coloring page this month has a bear on it for you to color, print him out, color him in. You can change his emotion. See, his face may or may not be smiling. It could be a sign of, I've had enough. I can't take any more. Somebody just told a terrible joke, tasteless joke. Somebody could have just told something really funny. It's okay to laugh, okay? We need that. We need that reprieve. We need to laugh. We need to shake it off. No, I'm not going to play any songs for you right now. I haven't had a lineup of songs. Music will come next time. I'll do better. I made a note. I did good to get cleaned up. I was like, I got to get cleaned up, get my hair did. So, yes, I'm fresh as a daisy. Washed my hair, put on my makeup, got dressed, got this pretty color thing going on. Woke up this morning. Sometimes that's the hard part. I get it. Sometimes just get it. So, it's okay. You're not alone. Reach out. Okay. So if you've enjoyed the coloring page, ooh la la, it's there. Now, music was another conversation to have for this October, and music is important. So you're going to see a couple articles on music and how music moves. I mean, some cultures, they've got the tunes down. If you've heard the Latino music, that just shakes you. You can't stop. You got the rhythm, you're going. Oh, it's fun. Some places in Africa, India, got some really cool drum rhythm section going on. You're just going to the beat. You got it. Eventually my napkin will stay on. And then various other cultures, Asian cultures, they've got some unique music tunes. And it's interesting to see what we have across the board. So don't limit yourself. Don't just go, oh, American music. I must only listen to American music. Expand your horizons, people. There is tons of stuff out there. I'm not extremely musically inclined, but I would love to know your comments as to what kind of music do you fancy? Now, I beg your pardon, but you are seeing my tan. Yes, or lack thereof, because I burn like a Krispy Kreme donut in the sun. What can I say? It's just my body. So, another opportunity that we have to deal with this crazy mess called COVID, I'm here to help. We have a session coming up that you are free to join. Well, it's not free to join, but you can join. It's only $20. And it is involving dealing with managing fear. So, essentially, it's to conquer fear. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get together and we're going to deal with fear. It's only 45 minutes, easy peasy. I can host up to 15 people. So, get on board. There's a web link on the website under music season. So, under music season, you're going to see this. And it's going to tell you to sign up here so you can conquer fear. Okay? It's only 45 minutes. Only a little bit of money. Really, it's not even going to me. It's going to help you conquer fear. So, this is there for you. I wanted to help you to manage and learn, cope with different types of fear. It's basically bringing us together. We're going to pretend we're all coworkers in the same place, but at the same time, it still allocates to the same concept. Okay? So, whether you work over here and I work over here in the same building, or whether you were you and I am me in the same world, we're going to learn to conquer fear together. Okay? So, it's a great opportunity, I think, to deal with some emotions that we deal with, to break it down for each of us, to help us figure it out and to plow through. We're gonna plow through, okay? Super duper. I know I told you about my hair. I mess with it. Can't help that. Touch my hair. So, what are some fears or what are some things that have bothered you since the situation's happened? I mean, we're dealing with it. So, what's getting to you? Fear of what? Tell me. I'm gonna have bad chicken. fear of stress, fear of the unknown, fear of job loss. Been there, done that, living it. I get it. I get it. But day by day, baby step by baby step, sip by sip, not so much alcohol. Sweet tea. Sweet tea. Oh, it's sweet tea. I don't want to spill it on myself. I'm so later liking my sipping. So it's manageable, okay? Take it little piece by little piece by little piece. Don't try to, this is my life now. No, you can't, because you'll just go bonkers. And I've had those days. I've had those days where I sit and I am just, oh, I don't know what to do. Fact. I don't know how to do. Fact. I don't know what's on the horizon. Fact. But none of us do. So think about what you can control. Think about what you can handle. What can you physically deal with? You got this. I got this. And I can physically handle this. And I can physically control this. My cat, I can't control my cat. He's going to have a moment. He's going to nibble. He's going to, fuss at me because I didn't feed him or give him fresh water. Okay. But then, once he lets me know, I can fix it. But I can control how he's going to tell me, delightfully, that he's upset with me. Or he wants to play. People talk. Cats talk. Yes, now you think I'm the crazy cat lady. I got it. I know. I'm not. He does talk. If you've seen some videos, he's out there. He chats. So, you're not alone. Take it bit by bit. Don't make it complicated. That's the one thing I think we forget is to keep it simple. If getting up, making yourself some toast and putting bread and jam on it is the first 4 hours of your day, I'm not judging you. That's you. That day. Sometimes that's just and 2 cups of coffee, mine do. Yes. And I get it. And some nights, come 8 o'clock, I just want to sit and watch me a movie. I'm just like, enjoy a good movie. Enjoy a good show. I don't currently know a lot of good shows right now because it was summer. And some stuff starting back up. So there's some fun ones out there. I've I got into Good Girls with the lady that was on Mad Men and then the other lady that was on Parks and Rec. So those two I like their characters. And I like the other girl too, but I don't know what she played in prior. Then so there was Good Girls, like that show. That was fun. I have to stream it now a little bit because my antenna doesn't play. Let's see. I'm not sure what happened to Superstore, the one that looks like Walmart, but it's not Walmart, Cloud9 type thing, Superstore. That one was good and, good, clean, fun. I like that one. I'm not sure what happened to it. And let's see, what else one have I liked? Oh, my new guilty pleasure. It's called Filthy Rich with Kim Cattrall, from Sex and the City days, and a couple other people, Simon and Simon. I don't know the guy's name, but that was his old character back in the day, Simon and Simon. And he had the mustache, and his brother had the, clean cut, no mustache. The one had the mustache, and the other didn't have the mustache. No mustache. So there's that group. That's my new guilty pleasure. I have to stream that one because I don't know when it comes on and what not. And then we always enjoy watching, no joke, it's hilarious because it just is. My Name is Earl. That's a super fun show. And Raising Hope. That's another good one. So My Name is Earl and Raising Hope are just they're pretty clean, pretty good humor and easy to watch with your family and your group. Um so yeah, those are my current, fun ones. Now I am super depressed. See, here's the thing I can't control. Bond. What is going on with my James Bond movie? I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. Hashtag 007. Where are you? Because I wanted to watch this movie. I wanted to watch this movie in September when it was supposed to come out, when it was scheduled to come out, when somebody in the industry said, and I quote, September, September is when this is supposed to play. But now it's past September. The rumor was November. And you know how rumors work. Yeah. And now I'm hearing, it's making me pull my hair out. Now I'm hearing something about next year. Next year? Are you flipping kidding me? No. Bond, Bond ladies, in my mind, I'm a Bond girl. It just happens. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a Bond girl in my mind. And that's fine. You don't have to play along. That's what my mind tells me I am. Okay? Thanks. Um, but seriously, what is wrong? Like the movie theater is open. Yes. The one is open. You can go, you can sit, put your feet up. It's so much nicer to do that. It's cool, you know. Get your bougie, expensive, can't refill free popcorn. Thank you. Get your giant drink, can't refill for free drink. What's wrong with the refills? Come on, people. We pay enough money. Why not give us a refill? But long story short, where is this movie? When is it coming out? Because I get it. You're like, oh, nobody will come to see it and we won't make big box office. You know what? It's called re release. People do that now. You release the movie out into the world, play it, people will come. You remember that movie? Build it, and they will come. Yeah. So play it and they will come. I mean, honestly, why not? And then if you want to re-release it in January, fine. But I would really like to see the Bond movie by November. Shoulda, woulda, coulda in September. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. What movie are you wanting to go see? What movie have you been dying to go see? Not literally dying, okay? I know that's what the magazine's about, but we're not literally dying. But what movie have you wanted to go see that got put on hold or put online or you got to pay $20? Which I get it. They're trying to get their money's worth because they think you're not going to the theater, so it's 10 a person. So okay, at least two people are going to be watching it, so $20 per television. But honestly, what movie have you wanted to see? Because I'm all about 007, but I get you. Oh, I did see that Tenet movie, Tenet. So it's like forwards and backwards. What looks like it should be forwards is backwards. That was pretty cool. I mean, it's original thought, almost like Inception, a bit bizarre. At some point you're like, wait, where am I in this movie? I'm trying to keep up. Yeah, it's totally like at some point you're going to watch it again and go, I didn't get that. I missed that. But yeah, that's a good one. When someone in the theater, hello, put it in the theater. Yeah. Hashtag Put it in the theater. I'm going to hashtag that. What movie have you wanted to see? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Totally. Mm. Love some sweet tea. Currently don't have any of my gelato. That's okay. Now, last but not least, because your time's important, and I'm trying not to show you my suntan. If you haven't reached out to somebody lately, do so. If you haven't sent anybody a card, I mean, maybe a birthday card, sure. But if you haven't sent anybody a card in the last month, 2 months, 3 months, send somebody a card. They don't have to expect it. They don't have to need it, but it's nice to do. If you seriously can go to the Dollar Tree, you know this exists, and buy 2 cards for $1. Okay. If you can only afford 1 card and then 1 stamp, at least do that. I get it. Times are tough. Belts got to be tightened. I get it. There's bound to be a food bank if you're desperate for food. I get it. Find it. It exists. There's been more stuff because, I'll be honest, I tweeted about this in another realm of my life. They were dumping potatoes in the ground, and I was like, no, 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 no. We freaking don't have to have a potato famine. Excuse me. When they're dumping them now in the ground. So fortunately, some people got a hold of that and realized this and put together some food bank pretty much straight from farmer to not the restaurants, because clearly the restaurants were locked. So farmer to food bank to you. So not farmer, restaurant, middleman, restaurant, blah, 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 blah. No, farmer, food bank to you. So there's a lot out there. If you need those resources, don't be embarrassed. I mean, honestly, again, we're all in this right now. If you need food, please don't be embarrassed to go ask for food. Ask, receive. It's not hard. And if you got pride in the way, then that's your stomach, not my stomach. I mean, I've been blessed. I've gone through a food bank line. Might have been potatoes and cabbage, but I ate the cabbage and I cooked the potatoes. And then there was a lot more potatoes and before I could eat them all. So I was able to share with my neighbors because sometimes you get too much. So lots of potatoes, lots of cabbage. Only so much cabbage one wants to eat in a week. So 1 cabbage for Ginger, another cabbage for somebody else. Worked out quite well. So don't be ashamed. Don't be shy to ask. You're only going to get what you need if you ask. And that's kind of where it lands, especially now. Especially now. So send a card. We kind of rabbit trailed. I do that. So send a card to someone. Again, if all you can afford is 1 card and 1 stamp, that exists. It's okay. Listen to some music. Okay. I do have a lady on the website under the music blog page, music season. And she can offer you, hopefully, she's got some songs. Her name is Jerry. You can look at her site, click through. And she's got some songs on her site, and hopefully they'll help. And they'll lift you up. Or they might move you to tears, because there's all those songs. They just move you to tears. You can't help it every time you hear that song. It just moves you to tears. What are you going to do? But that's okay. It's okay to have emotion. It's okay to just release that emotion off your chest because you just may have bottled it up for a minute and you just need to cry it off. Cry it off. It's okay. Men have a harder time expressing feelings than women do. So, men, sometimes you might need to listen to the music to help you express it off, and that's okay. I personally am just going to recommend you don't listen to that crazy, crazy music. You'll know what I'm talking about, where you can't understand the lyrics to save your life. Oh, no. No, I like to understand what I'm listening to. I like to hear it. Sometimes I may not get it right. I might be rock the cat box, when that's not the words, it's rock the Casbah, not rock the cat box. Okay, my bad. But nonetheless, enjoy the music. Let the music move you. Let it get through you, you know, release. If you need to just listen to some bubbling water, it's a fact. Bubbling water makes you happy. It's the strangest thing, but it's true. So you can't not sit by a bubbling brook or a fountain or a waterfall for that matter and not be like, moved or feel something. It's powerful, especially the waterfalls, obviously. Um, Very powerful. And I'm sad to say I did get to visit. Well, I'm not sad to say, but I'm sad to say I don't have the recording of it. But I did get to visit Niagara Falls for about an hour um, at a former job situation where we had to travel. And it was interesting, and it was definitely a unique experience. And if that's all I get out of it, great. Once in a lifetime experience, super. It was good. It was interesting. But yeah, just listen to some bubbling water, sit by a brook, go to your local gardens, listen to the fountains bubbling, enjoy. I do have a few more. I have some bubbling brooks coming up, so hopefully that'll help. I'll put those up before the end of the week. Today is Wednesday. So you should see some bubbling brook. It'll be fun. And I went to a local garden and they had this. It was crazy. It was like a creek. Um, you never know what's out there. Or, go sit by the ocean or go sit by the lake. Watch out for gators if you live in the South. Um, or snakes. Those things exist. But yeah, just go and sit by a body of water. Worst case, turn on the faucet. It just the bubbling sound of water. There's something about it. I don't make this stuff up. I've read it somewhere. It's a psychological fact. And it's supposed to be helpful. It's supposed to make you happy, and it's supposed to be cathartic. I can't say it's healing, but it's cathartic. It might be helpful. It might be healing. But at the best case scenario, it's going to make you just a little bit happier. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay? So, if this was a normal supper time engagement, we'd be carrying on a lot longer. But out of respect for your desire to chew your food and enjoy the rest of your evening, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to finish my supper. Thanks again for joining us. I look forward to seeing you in November. Yes. In November. The next one is scheduled for the 11th. If you want to join the StreamYard, sign up. It'll be on the site. More to come. More excitement. I posted up a new garden. Really cool way to recycle your liquor bottles. Just saying. So, highly recommend you check that out, okay? Go check that out. And yeah, so check out our YouTube channel. Check out the website, www.celebrationsoflifemagazine.com. And join on Facebook if you want to say hi. I don't generally have a chance to say hi. Next month, we're going to be talking about pets and a couple other things, so stay tuned. The old subscriptions, if you missed September, August, I had to think what came before September. If you missed August and September, they are also on the YouTube page, so you can find them there. I do nature walks. If nature walks bore you to tears, give me some shout out ideas. I'm open, okay? And again, this is celebrating life. If you've lost a loved one, know you are not alone. Know that we are doing our best to help you move forward, to deal, and to hopefully conquer anything that comes your way. Obviously, there's costs associated with funerals, and there's things that you have to put together and get in place. So hopefully, as you read through, some of the articles will be helpful in that regard. Some of the articles will focus on you as a person. And like I said, some of the articles will focus on dealing with a situation as the time comes, getting yourself together going forward. We also have a Pinterest page. That one's a little more fun if you need some fun. And I just try to be light. I don't try to be heavy. So there's some fun going forward. So if you want to join our Pinterest, we have a Pinterest page. It's on the coloring page. You can find your link there, or there's little icons. So there's a Pinterest page, there's a Facebook page, there's a LinkedIn page. Join us. Hang out with us. Come celebrate a life in your life. Celebrate all life with us. Thanks so much for celebrating at my supper club. My name is Ginger, and this is www.celebrationsoflifemagazine.com. Thanks so much. I hope you have a lovely evening. Thanks again. I look forward to seeing you again in November.